Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So, yes, this is updated information on all the spells that we were told about, I think, 2 days ago. Shout out to Adord, he gave me all this information. Complete credit for him to these insane graphics. They look really, really nice. I'll put the link down below to his Instagram. Definitely follow him if you want to get updates on everything. Everything that I'm saying in this video is subject to change. All these numbers can change if PG wanted to at the very last minute. So keep that in mind when you're just assuming that won't change, because it might. And then also really quickly, I'm going to keep my opinions out of the first part of the video. And then as soon as I finish up, just going straight through the information, nothing extra, I will go over my opinions for those who want to hear it. But if you're one of the people who talks about my opinion, don't go in the comment section talking about it. Click off the video when I start doing it. I'm giving you guys information without it. Please, just stop. Okay, anyway, so that's enough of that. Let's go and get into the information. So Avix, he is a dark element. That means Grog can work on him. That means the armor that is on Grog can work on him. So if you want to switch from Necrix to Avix, you can. Talon Frenzy, I know this is what everyone wanted to know, is a 1 rage. Blue spell, not white spell. Blue spell. Alright? Blue spell, which means that if there are blue mages on the island, you cannot use it. And it basically deals 100% and 150% increased damage with attacks for 4-second duration. So keep that in mind. If there's a blue mage, do not activate it. It's kind of like Havoc, except it's a little bit better in terms of value. Havoc gives you 250% increased damage for, I believe, 4 seconds, but it's 250% damage, but it is 3 rage. This is 150% damage for only 1 rage. So it's a little bit like, in terms of value-wise, rage, it is very valuable. Not very, but it is a better value. I was hoping for, not gonna lie, hoping for a death case, a white death case, but, this is not bad either. And then you got Healing Mark, and you have Ice to resist. It is not going to be Dark Flak. Just for those who, there's a little bit discrepancies between information in the game and then given out by PG in multiple different areas, but it will be Ice to resist, and that is final as far as I know. So we got Equester, all right. This guy is a wind. Notice the elements, all right. They're not all dark like they were last season. So Sorcerer is the wind element. Lightning Familiar. This is a yellow. This is a passive. Any yellow spell means that is a passive spell. Therefore, you don't have to click on it. It will just happen. And that's learned at level 1. Summons a dragon that buffs dragon damage while it's alive, increases lock-on damage, and absorbs damage. So I'm not sure if this is like Apthet Shadow, which basically what happens is that it also has a warrior flame, and it also takes out buildings on top of the damage that you already deal. I'm actually not sure about that. I'll have to do some more researching on that. But basically, this is kind of like the Dodo Guardian. I honestly don't know the difference, to be honest, except I don't know if Dodo Guardian increases lock-on damage. Not sure, but it does absorb damage. But this one, oh, I know the difference, sorry. One of the differences is that this can die. This has a set amount of health, and once this, Dragon River dies, then the Equester Dragon doesn't get those buffs. And I believe you can heal it, like Apathet Shadow, for example. If you use Nightfall and it hit Umbral Spike, the spell, it will actually give your dragon more HP. Like, it will kind of heal you up like Rejuvenate. But also it will heal Apathet Shadow. So maybe that also applies to this guy as well. If you get a spell that heals from Extract Essence, that will also heal the Lightning Familiar. Maybe. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. And then you have Thunderbolt, and this is white. So this is the exact same thing as was on Borgin 2 seasons ago. This is the same spell that was on Borgin. White, 2 rage, strikes buildings with lightning that chains randomly. And you better make sure that you have the research done for this, because that adds 2 extra hits. It does do, by the way, guys, it does deal less damage than normal chain lightning. So keep that in mind, but honestly, you can't really tell the difference too much. And, of course, lightning resist. So let's talk about Leos, all right? And people were, roasting me all the time. People were sending me voice things in line. It's Leos, not Leos. It's Leos, all right? Whatever, same thing. It's warrior. element of fire kind of makes sense, to be honest. Lion's Rage learned at level 1. This is a yellow spell. At low dragon HP, attack deals massively increased damage. When HP is lower than 65%, alright, attacks leave a burn at the target that increases damage that building takes by 25%. So 25% more damage once you reach 65% or less health. So that's not too bad, to be honest. And then you have Blazing Shield, also learned at level 1. This is a blue spell, 2 rage. It reduces incoming damage by 40% and instantly heals for 35% of its health over time. And spell duration is 3.5 seconds. That is a lot of health, guys. That is a lot of health. That is a lot. I did not realize that, but that is a ton of health. This guy's a tank. This is like Drakius. If that is 35% of the full health of this guy, that's a lot of health back for 2 rage. I don't know how long this cooldown down is, but it reduces incoming damage by 40% and instantly heals for instantly heals for of its health over time. 35%. Instantly and over time. I'm not sure which one. Is it instantly heals for it, or it will heal over time? I'm actually not sure. I think the wording's a little bit weird. I'm not sure. I'll ask him later. But yeah, so that's actually not too bad at all. And you have Dark Flak resist and Fire Turret resist. So this guy's a full-on tank. You just want to make sure that you don't use the Blazing Shield and pull him over 65% of his health. Because I feel like the strategy is keep him under 65%. That way he gets that 25% increased damage, more or less. So, okay. That's the end of this. If the, non-opinionated version. I'm going to talk about my opinions on these dragons overall, so you guys know. And how long did that take me? Oh my goodness, it took me 7 minutes. Dang it. Alright, so much for 2 minutes. But anyway, alright, so this guy. I was really hoping that Talon Frenzy would be better, to be honest. I really was hoping it would be a white spell. If it was a white spell, I would really think that that is a super strong spell. It being blue, don't get me wrong, it's still a good spell, but I feel like it would be really, really good if it had white. He doesn't, you'll notice, this season there isn't too many white spells. Last season there was, a decent amount. This season, I think they're lying low on white spells, which I feel like is a little bit, lackluster. But overall, I feel like it's not too bad. I think the synergy is here for this dragon. You have a way to negate damage. You have a way to get health back. But at the same time, the reason why, for example, alright, this is my opinion on how to make dragons really strong. It's giving them spells that will help them with their disadvantages. For example, Kanaris. There was a reason why she was really good. The Dodo Guardian. It wasn't just because it was Dodo Guardian. It's because Sorcerer's weaknesses are the fact that they don't have a ton of health, and also that they don't do a lot of damage, and they don't have lock-on spells. Sorry, they have lock-on instead of the beams, or the fast taps. Well, what did that Kanaris Dodo Dragon do? It reduced the damage, so that took care of the health. And then also, Dodo Guardian also dealt damage. So it took care of its 2 weaknesses, and also, third thing, it didn't cost rage. So that basically literally took care of all 3 of its main weaknesses as a sorcerer, and it made it really strong. Necrux was really strong because it had a way to negate all incoming damage from elemental towers. So basically that health, hunters don't have a lot of health. That elemental barrier made it so he was a lot stronger and he wouldn't die as fast, so he could do more damage. This guy doesn't have a way to negate that damage. He has a way to heal, and he has a way to deal more damage. And in my opinion, hunters, don't get me wrong, doing more damage, always a plus. But all in all, I'd rather have something that will negate incoming damage, like invincibility. I feel like that's a really strong, or way to deflect, right? Like Invert, which was on Nightshade, which is the reason why he was so good. And he needs a white spell. So overall, I think he's going to be strong. I can't really say too much else on him. I'm going to have to see kind of how everyone else uses him and if they buy him or not. But overall, a strong dragon, I believe. Also, let me go ahead and turn off no. Okay, my bad, guys. So hopefully it's all right now. So, okay. Equester, in my opinion, seems really, really strong. If this Lightning Familiar is healed, by the spells with Extract Essence. This guy might be, I don't want to say he's better than Avix, because it's still a hunter, right? But in my opinion, Equester doesn't seem that bad at all. He seems like he can be really, really strong, because again, he has that ability that negates or counteracts his weaknesses that the hunter doesn't have. So overall, I feel like the Lightning Familiar spell is really, really strong. It's a passive, it doesn't require rage, and you'll deal increased damage per attack, and also it absorbs damage. Now, we're not sure exactly how much damage it absorbs, but if you look at, let's say, Canaris, it's like 35% or something like that. I'm assuming that's around the same. Not to mention, this dragon looks really sick. This might be the first dragon I get, to be honest, because he definitely looks fairly strong. Thunderbolt is a really nice spell. I know that's one of the reasons why Borgin was referred. I wish I got Borgin now. Kind of regretting that, to be honest, but no, well, past is in the past. But I think it's a really good idea to have this, because you have a damage dealing spell, you have a very, very versatile spell with Extract Essence, and I watched a video with Ryo, which is an Obsidian Mythic Dragon, and it worked. It seemed to actually be okay. So if it's okay on Ryo, I'm pretty sure it will be okay with this guy. So I am definitely not too disappointed with Extract Essence being on here, because Extract Essence can be very, very strong. You have a lot of different spells that you can use, and if you study a base beforehand and you can use it and decide exactly when you want to use a certain spell, I feel like this guy can honestly probably take out an XP base really quickly, because you have the Thunderbolt, you have a way to lock on towers. Now, my only thing is, if this Lightning Familiar locks on a tower, then is that tower the tower that you're going to, like, if you, let's say you kill a tower, right, and then you get Extract Essence, will that Extract Essence proc on the tower that thing killed? Because if that's the case, then it might not be as effective, because you might be hitting, towers trying to get one thing, and then the Guardian or whatever, the Familiar, attacks the different ones and kills it before you do, which is very probable. Then you'll get that spell instead of the other one. So I feel like that might be a little bit interesting, might cause a little bit of problems, but if it doesn't deal damage by itself, which it doesn't say it does, it says buffs dragon's damage, then, I think it will be a really strong dragon, to be honest. Lightning resist, again, I'm seeing less and less lightning towers, to be honest, because I think a lot more people are realizing how good, how you shouldn't really necessarily have lightning towers at, for example, my level 200, I shouldn't really see lightning towers. It's not viable anymore. It would be a lot better to have 5 towers at max level for your own level than have to deal with, 20 different towers that aren't even going to be that beneficial for you. So yeah, Equester seems like a really strong pick. He does. So far, the Hunter and the Sorcerer definitely seem like strong picks. Here's the thing with the Warrior, alright? I was getting, people were telling me in my comment section in the last video, like, hey dude, why are you always hating on Warriors? It's not that I don't like Warriors, don't get me wrong, but here's the thing. At higher levels, if dragons can't do a lot of damage like Warriors, and they can't kill towers, people that have hammers are going to keep repairing, and towers won't die. And no matter, even if you might have a lot of health, doesn't matter. If you're not able to kill towers, it's useless. So yeah, in my opinion, Leos, sure, it's a good dragon, right? He's going to live a long time, and that will be good at lower levels. But if you're level 100, I wouldn't even consider getting this guy. I wouldn't get this guy even if I was a lower level. Because in my opinion, he's just not worth it. He's going to be a super duper tank. If that's 35% of his health back in 3.5 seconds, that's crazy good. I don't know of another spell that does that, except for Noctua spell. And that's on a Hunter, which doesn't even have a lot of health anyways. So this guy, I feel like he's going to have a cool design, but he's like Aberex in the sense of he's okay. He's definitely not better than the other ones, though. Like, honestly, you can argue that, oh, it's okay. I don't think so. He's going to be okay. He's not going to be amazing, though. That's just what I'm going to say right now. If you want to dispute that, let me know down in the comments. Like, I'm completely okay with people arguing with me. Well, not arguing, but, friendly arguments, right? Criticism in your logic, I would say. But Yeah, I don't feel like Leos will be really really strong, to be honest, because he just doesn't have a lot of damage. Sure, his passive, right? It increases the damage that it deals, but how effective is that going to be? You know how? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like. Comment if you are new. If you're new to the channel, which is a lot of people, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I will have a guide out. Don't worry. Coming out probably tomorrow. I've been really busy with Line. My account got hacked. I got it back. They kicked him off, or she actually. And I have bots now. So working all that stuff out. I will be more active on the game as well as on YouTube, so you guys can get some more stuff rolling out for you guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.